So, this is going to be episode 3 of our Way of the Superior Man series. And I wanted to talk about this one as a follow up to the last video, just because a lot of guys don't know where to find their purpose. We live in a very interesting society now. It's aimless. As men, we've basically been thrown to the wolves and the sharks. People in the 70s and the 80s, they grew up with these really cool like icons and masculine icons and stuff like that. We have like Andrew Tate, and we have like what's that dude that used to like sleep with like 100 women? Like these are our idols. And this is why I hate red pill. Like it makes you feel empowered, it makes you feel all these things. Then you go down this path to try and be like these guys who are great speakers in many senses and that have become very successful, and you're trying to emulate this, and then you get to the woman part, which is the most important, and they just mess up there, and guys are like, man, do I even want to be having casual sex? Like, is this even something I want? When you have aimless people, aimless men in an aimless society, and they don't have God, right? They're not attached to anything. Their spirit is dead. Then this is just a zombie. Anybody can control this person, right? So much easier to poison the water, poison the food, pollute the air, and do all these weird things, and then nobody says anything. All these crazy, terrible things are happening, and people are like still memeing on Instagram and still like sending each other like DM memes and stuff. And it's like, can we get like a little serious at this point? You can really tell people don't have a purpose. And how do you find your purpose is the real question. You need to detach. You need to detach from all these things. You need to take a step back. You need to ask questions, and you need to ask yourself, what would life be like if I was truly bored? If I stopped going out, entertaining the women, and I stopped simping, if I went on a diet with no sugar, how bored would I be? And when you're really genuinely terrifyingly bored, you start to kind of just inevitably seek your creator. You start to seek God. You start to seek the spiritual. Whenever I fast, for example, I literally feel more spiritual. I feel like I'm tapping into something that I can't quite explain. And it's because when all these things that people usually don't do compound, you're tapping into your spirit now. And your spirit is what's going to guide you. I've had my best ideas when I'm the most bored, when I'm doing absolutely nothing and I'm not texting anybody and I'm taking a walk, or I'm doing a hard set, or I'm journaling, or I'm meditating, or I'm about to fall asleep, when I'm doing the most boring things. I've literally done some of the most boring things that people would never want to do. And I found my purpose multiple times. I was able to just like create things, create a really cool clothing brand business. I was able to create my Twitter that has been funding my lifestyle for like at this point like 6 or 7 years. I'm very blessed. All these things are not from me, it's from God, right? A lot of guys my age, like they're 30, 35, sometimes 40. And they're like, man, I really wish my last 10 years, last 5 years went different. I wish I did things and restructured things. Man, this is your chance. This video is your chance to literally just do the most simple thing in the world. You're overstimulated. You need to be understimulated. Understimulate yourself. Chase that silence. Seek boredom. The reason I'm so passionate about this channel, and the reason I've been executing it the way I've been doing, is because I'm trying to attract a certain type of man. Specifically, I'm trying to attract the most disciplined men on earth. We have so many spiritually dead men. We need to become the new leaders of men, right? So like me like trying to get as many subscribers as possible and all that stuff, that's not really that important to me. Making money is cool, I guess, but that's not like important to me. What's actually important to me is cultivating this community of like actual warriors. Like, think about a guy that fasts for like 72 hours, right? That deprives himself of food. Think about a guy that's on retention, depriving himself sexually for like a year. That's like hardcore. Like, that's like not red pill. That's not like, these are not the things that like your average red pill guy would convince you to do, right? He would say, oh, no, go sleep with as many women as possible, which is just BS. I'm trying to cultivate a different type of era at this point. Like the most disciplined, superior, interesting, charismatic version of yourself. That's who I'm trying to tap into. That's who I'm trying to do this for. I want to build a community of guys that like look at degenerate stuff and just turn their face away. A community of guys that, intentionally scare the hose away, not unintentionally, like intentionally, you know what I mean? And in order to do that, that's going to take a lot of cultivation, discipline, and all that stuff. So whatever age you're at, whether that be 16, 30, 25, 40 plus, whatever it is, it's never too late. It's never too late to pick your crown back up. Like I said, guys, this is going to be episode 3 of the Way of the Superior Man series. Go check out the other videos. They've been doing pretty well. A lot of guys like them. I think this one will do decent too. So appreciate you guys. As always, we must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.